Peace, love, and light. I'm coming on here to bring a message. If this message resonates with you, please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to the channel. I have been inspired to bring this message because while writing a post about using your energy, my guides have instructed me to do this post. And it's really about making sure that you use that creative energy when you feel the urge, when you feel like you have that energy. Why? Because it's not all the time that we feel that surge of energy. There are times more than others that surge of energy is a lot more, it's a lot more powerful, it's a lot more potent. So it's important to use that energy when you do have it. And when you do feel that surge of energy, there are a couple of things that you can do. One of the things that you can do is to put that energy back towards yourself. So in a sense, what you're doing is you're refilling your cup so that way you can have enough to give. Okay. And it may not necessarily go in that specific direction. You may not necessarily do one before the other. These are just some suggestions of things that you can do when you feel that surge of energy. So one of the things that you can do is to use that energy and pour back into yourself. An example of that is make yourself a cup of coffee, make yourself a cup of tea, whatever it is that you drink. Preferably something warm. Okay, there's something very specific about warm foods, and creative energy is connected to heat. It's connected to warmth. And if you know the difference between drinking a hot cup of tea and a cold glass of water. Of course, water is always best. So make yourself a cup of tea or coffee, sit down somewhere quiet, and use that energy. Write out the things, even if you don't see you necessarily putting those things into action at the very, that very moment. If you write them down, then you can always go back even to a time when you may not necessarily have that energy. And it's like you're saying, okay, this is what I saw. And you'd be surprised to know that there are things that, you write down and 2 years later you end up finding that you start working on those things again. You pick right back up. So writing the things that you see are very important. Something else that you can do when you feel that surge of energy is to create something new. Okay, in addition to writing, actually start putting words into action. Actually start taking the steps necessary for you to put those things into action. Okay, so you can make the plan now. You start putting the plans into action. The plan may be making a few calls. The plan may be actually like doing more research. Okay, so that's one of the things that you can do as well. The third thing that you can do in terms of using that creative energy is to continue what you started. How many of us have started projects, have written things down, have started actually putting plan into action, and we get distracted? Okay, and this is also why it's really good to write things down, because you're more easily able and are more easily apt to continue what you started if you write them down. So the third thing that you can do is to continue where you started. Okay, if there's a project that you've neglected, if you started something and for whatever reason got distracted and wasn't able to finish it at the time, when you feel that surge of energy, would be an ideal time for you to finish what you started. Okay, because in moments where that surge of energy is there, we need things, we need reminders, and we need ways to be able to like find ourselves and find a way to connect back to our mission and to our purpose. So these are some of the things that you can do. Put that creative energy into action. Okay, because there are times where we're not going to feel that energetic. Okay. And it's very much like a vehicle that needs rest. All of us, we work our minds, we work our bodies periodically, And the mind and the body oftentimes give us indicators. Hey, listen, this is not the time. This is not the day. But we also get these reminders like, hey, it's time to pick that thing back up and continue what you started, because you have a mission, you have something to do, you have something to accomplish. Okay. And a lot of times the energies, and right now we're under the full moon. I believe it's full moon eclipse Pisces. So you're going to be seeing a lot of different things, because that's what the moon does. The moon, especially in its full phase, it illuminates a lot of different things. So you could be getting inspired, and you could be reminded of the things that you get to finish, the things that you started. So the moon may be illuminating those projects that you may have neglected. When you get those nudges, don't ignore it, because giving those things the attention that they deserve is definitely going to serve you for a later purpose. Especially those times when your body, your mind, your spirit is telling you to rest. Okay, so take advantage of those surges of energies when you do have them, and push through. It's definitely a time to push through and finish what you started, and push through and give that attention to self, and push through and start that thing that you've always wanted to start, because your guides are needing you to accomplish your mission. That is the message. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, and divine light.